Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Jessica, and you're listening to the Thought Provoking Shhhh podcast. We are doing it. It's like coming along. I'm getting really super excited about this process and how it's working out. I will be doing some like visual things on my YouTube. I'm just getting my lighting and things of that nature together. So y'all just work with me a little bit. But I was sitting here thinking, like, at what age do you get old? Like, what age are you classified as old? Because I just turned 36 and I think I'm old. And I don't know if I'm the only one who wasn't aware that at this age you're considered old. I just saw a video of some young kids talking about some if you were born in the 1900s. The 1900s? Like, nigga, I was born in 88. And they think that's old now. And that's probably valid, but I was completely oblivious to the fact that I was old. And it took if you want to take me off, if you want to make me mad, if you want me to pull like nut up, call me old because I'm not ready for it. I am not ready to be classified as old. Like, I had a verbal dispute with about a young lady. And when that lady called me an old B, I'm talking about we into it. We in the thick of it. And if you know me, I got the mouth of a sailor. Like, I can give it to you. And as soon as she holler old B, I stopped the argument because I started looking around like who she talking to? Because your mama out here? Because who's the old B? I was so oblivious to the fact that I am considered old now. And don't let me get on like the auntie aunt shit. Like, don't call me auntie. What? Auntie? Nigga, no. Go away from me. Don't call me auntie because I feel like auntie is disrespectful. I feel like auntie is the lady that y'all hide drugs in her house and sleep with her sometimes and she don't look good. Like, auntie is the lady that be at the liquor store like, nephew, let me get $1. Like, that's auntie. Don't call me no damn auntie unless you're my niece or my nephew. So I'm trying to figure out how do we transition into old being old because I didn't know I was old yet. Like, I was not aware that I was old. I'm still thinking I'm young. And let me not get on the youth. These motherfuckers look bad. Excuse my mouth, but the young girls, it's two type of young girls that's out here. It's the young girl that's out here getting that money, and I like her. Getting that money, getting that self-care on. I like her. But this other young one, the other young one, she ain't doing nothing. Got a trail of kids and looking old. Cigarettes sucking the moisture out of her face. So I vanity wise, I ain't tripping because I feel like the older I get, the better I get. But I just was not prepared to be called old, especially when I grew up in like the highest of the heyday. Like, if you from Detroit, summertime in the city was the early 2000s. Like, what? The sunshine only feels so good to us grown folks since we old because we remember the nostalgia of Detroit when we were in our our late teens to early 20s. Like, Detroit was the best time. Dating was the best time. Like, it was a time. If you were outside and you ain't have to be doing nothing unscrupulous. Like, if you were outside in the early 2000s, people, it was money on the floor. It was money on the floor. It was jobs. If you was a working girl, it wasn't that back in the early 2000s, it was not a job I could not get. Whether it was for the state, a school, whatever, I would quit a job and go get another job next week. Jobs was popping. Kwame was the mayor. I ain't even gonna get into that. Kwame was the mayor. We was eating. It was a time to be had. Summertime in the city was the best time ever. Belle Isle, racing on the strip. What? So I'd rather have grew up then than now because y'all ain't got nothing. Like, the young people, y'all ain't got nothing but the internet. We were outside getting good air. Back in the early 2000s, a dude will call your phone and be like, you gotta go to work today? How much it would have cost for you to not go to work today? Boy, what? just to ride because he wants you to ride with him. What? A time was had back then. We lived. we lived. We lived in the early 2000s. Like, Detroit was so popping. That's the only reason why I came back home. Because Detroit was popping. Like, a time was had. But now, we just here. And now that I just found out 2 weeks ago that I'm old, I'm stunned, astonished. I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody tell me. And don't get if like I say, you want to take me off, you want me to have a fit. Call me old. I am not old, I am seasoned. I am grown. I don't even want to be grown. Okay, take me back. Take me back to where when you could go to Applebee's and Harper Woods and all the hitters was up in there. Take me back. Cause being an adult sucks. All I just seen was bills. Bills on bills. For real. I'm trying to figure out. I can't believe we old, y'all. We really done got old out here. But we lived. but we lived. But we live, but we old as hell. Take me back to Capers specials. What? Take me back. What? Delmonico night. Take me back. Detroit was popping, boy. I rather have been a teenager to pre-adult then than now. Cause it's dangerous. Shit, you could not for nothing. You could meet somebody and not get kidnapped. Okay. Nowadays, your organs might be harvest fooling with somebody. Like, it is not the same time. I told my mama I don't know if I was just blessed. Well, I know I was. Let me not even play that kind of game. I know I was blessed. I know somebody was playing for me because it was times when I had my apartment on 7 Mile of Gratiot. It was times where I would walk to the Coney Island off of in the strip mall 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when it was open 24 hours. Hit the gas station, wasn't worried about getting kidnapped, wasn't worried about getting snatched. I wasn't even thinking about it. When Marvella's was open, we would leave Marvella's drunk and walk to the spot on Alcoy. Like it was a time. People follow the code. It was a decorum. But I guess we old. I guess I am old. I sound like one of them old people like back in my day. so I guess I am old. But I'd rather be old and fine than young and stressed out. So, but it was so funny because I just noticed like, why these bitches keep calling me old? Yo, mama old. Your daddy old. I'm grown. I'm grown. But Detroit was a time, man. Detroit was a time to be had. It was a good time. So I rather have summertime in the city. That's why that we used to say that summertime in the city. I'd rather it be like that than what y'all got going on right now. Cause I'm ready to go. Pack my bags. I don't even know why I'm still here. For real, for real. Pack them up, tied up. It's a wrap. I'm ready to go. The nostalgia is over. All these bills. It costs too much to live here. Let's be for real. I'm worried about the economy. The hell? I'm worried about the economy, okay? I wonder, do they got teen clubs anymore? Somebody get in the chat and tell me if they got teen clubs. We used to have teen clubs, man. It used to be that safe where your mama could drop you off at the club. Now, it was things transpiring at that joint. A couple people got cut, things of that nature, but it kept you on your game. It kept you sharp. It kept you ready for the streets. So it's a fair exchange. And like I said, at least we wasn't worried. I'd rather be worried about people who look like me, who in settings that I am, than the kidnapper van in the back of the club ready to kidnap me and take my organs out. I'm just not. I'm good. I'm good. You can't even go out no more without your thing on you. Like I'm good. I never had a pistol when I was younger. I never worried about carrying guns or none of that. And I hung around the gorillas. I hung around the gorillas and I never worried about none of that. But because back then, I guess I'm old. Back then, it was a code. People operated different. Like, dudes, they really weren't messing with no females, even down to the police. Dudes used to ride with you back then because it was less hot. Like the police wasn't even fooling with you like that. The females messed that up. The police was not messing with us like that. But a time was had. Summertime in the city. Only time the sunlight looked like today. I'm looking out the window and it's so bright and beautiful, and it reminds you of summertime in the damn city. But ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. Us old people gonna be working. Us old folks gotta go to work. We ain't got time no more. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jess, and y'all just listened to another episode of Thought Provoking Shhh podcast. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you check me out on Spotify. Like I said earlier, we will be doing some visual stuff, so it's getting bigger and better every day. So just lock it in.